Well, yeah, I mean, but we don't know why. You know, he was saying that they're claiming that it's global warming. You know, bullshit.
No, they didn't say global warming. They said the drought and the bark beetle. Okay, now is the drought and the bark beetle global warming? I don't know. If I said global warming, I misspoke. They said the cause of the forest dying is the drought and the bark beetle.
Oh, okay. Well, I misunderstood.
I prefer listening to it on my radio, though.
I mean, you know, the Germans love their forests. I mean, we like our forests, but they're just really big forest lovers. So I don't know if that's just in Germany or the rest of Europe, but now.
So what I'm gonna do?
Usually mean it's hotter than normal.
We can just watch it on the SDR and listen on the radio.
And then they don't,
But what I don't like, see, I've got the HDMI in here.
Look at the dust bowl.
Oh, that's true.
I don't like having all this here. This will drag your radio down 3 dB. It's got insertion loss. So, but if we look at the waterfall, what we're looking at, your 3480 all the way to that, and as far as I'm concerned, I prefer this over something like the display on the 710 or the 101 or any of those radios. And then I can, if I want to, I can come in here. Let me see here. Where is...
Anyway, 40 meters is booming in right now.
We can go in here and we can just click here really quickly and zoom in on a signal.
Anyway, good evening, Clark. She's in Arizona there she's near Tucson, South Tucson there. KE7IR Patty there.
Somebody else over here.
Sorry, responding to somebody. Yeah, good evening, man. Sounding good. What did the solar storm do to your 10-meter contacts? I tried to get on 10 to talk to my buddy, and we couldn't hear each other at all.
No, it's good early in the morning. Just, or around noon time and 1 o'clock. I wouldn't call that morning, but I'm talking to New Zealand and Australia, a couple Australian stations, but I only heard like 1 or 2 East Coast people there, and that was it. It's been terrible. I've just been watching movies. That's all I've been doing. I don't even bother with 10 meters.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad.
Anybody watch this one little series on Netflix there called Godless? Man.
You can see, if you look in the corner here, you see his audio doesn't fill up the whole thing because he's on an old FT990, which is kind of a narrow radio.
Yeah, that sounds like a good one. We try to watch a few of those series on there, but I don't know.
I don't think it was that long. I think it was like 4 episodes or something. You can watch it all in like 2.5 hours.
So, let me go back over here to this.
Anyway, I don't watch very many series like that, so I don't know. But like I say, since I haven't been...
So if you pay attention to where the meter is and the scope, let's make sure this tuner's running. So just pay attention to it for a second. Where you see our noise floor is below 5, which is not normal for here.
Well, I was slowly shying away from that AI.
He's
stuff,
about
but tomorrow put it on there, and I heard it on her phone. I thought, now it's getting kind of interesting.
on the play.
Yeah, I mean, that one is just...
He's 20 over on the play. And
consumer
about
level stuff, but...
5 under 10.
I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know. The real problem...
So what we're going to do...
I mean, immediate problem is... it's a huge shortcut.
See how the noise came up as soon as I undid the power supply?
On the face of it...
So right now it's sharing the connection.
That's really helpful.
And right now it's not.
But, they're having a hard time telling if the student actually did the work or AI did.
Yeah, well, I don't know. At least it's knowledge, and if it's correct, the only other thing I would worry about is how much of that stuff's going to come back through your phone.
Okay, so watch.
Or they're going to track you and all that kind of stuff.
Up,
But you don't,
over 5
you don't
9.
worry about that stuff. I don't even know
Down quite a bit.
I don't know. I'm pretty private.
So the insertion loss is huge on
I'm a
this.
little bit concerned about it.
So that's why I don't like using it. So what I prefer to do is pull the connection off the back of the radio.
I wish it wasn't that way, but not really much I could do about it, Alex. I have to run a business on my phone, and I have to be on social media platforms and stuff. It is what it is. I mean, I don't do anything illegal, and I pay my taxes and everything else, so, I'm not really sitting here. I don't have anything to hide, but, yeah, I know. It's real invasion of privacy. No.
Well, I bought another phone. I hate putting all this stuff on my work phone, even though I haven't been working lately. So, I use that other phone.
Why would you have a work phone?
Media stuff
This
and
guy's,
all that kind of stuff. And, I mean, I got
if you guys
so
knew
much
him
stuff
as well
on
as
my
I
phone.
do, you'd laugh.
And a
I
friend of
mean, he
mine,
was just like,
somehow they cloned his phone, and he had all of his passwords, everything on his phone, and it took him a month to try to get back. He couldn't get back into his phone. He couldn't, they cloned his phone, and it was such a disaster. And they tried to take the money out of his account. You just don't want all that stuff on your phone. I don't know how they cloned it, but somehow they got everything off his phone somehow, some way.
they didn't clone his phone.
Oh, yeah, that'll happen. For sure.
But you can't explain that to this guy of how it actually works. He would
Back,
just,
David?
It's been pretty miserable weather here. We got our May gloom and June, or May, whatever it is, and June gloom here. Highs about 66 degrees, maybe.
anyway.
And 60